Alright guys, welcome to today's workout. What we're going to be doing is a lower body HIIT training, which is a high intensity interval training. And we're going to start off first of all by just making sure that our joints are nice and warm. We're going to start with the hips, hands on your hips and just rotating around. Big circles. As you can imagine, this here may be a little bit cold, so we're just going to warm those up by just doing a nice easy movement. This is a ball and socket hip joint. So rotating is the best thing to do for these joints, as we're making sure we're getting the full range of motion in that joint. So we're just moving the hips around. And then what we're going to do is bring the hands over the head and reach over each side, just getting the lower back. If you're feeling any cracks, then it's a good job you're doing this, because we want to make sure we get those cracks out before we start any vigorous movement. Now hands out to the side. And you're going to rotate around, and with this, want to make sure that your hips are staying forward and you're really getting that lower back. Again, any little cracks is all good news. We want to get those out whilst we're doing this nice easy movement. Then hands in the air, we're going to reach down to each foot. When you're doing this, what I want you to think about is that hamstring, which is the back of the leg, the back of the thighs. We want to make sure that they're getting stretched out, and in order for that to happen, we don't want to bend the knees as we come down, okay? So we want to keep them nice and stiff. Slight bend in the knees. But we're really just trying to stretch out that hamstring whilst moving. Okay, that's good. So for your quads, what we're going to get you to do is just pull the leg in, reach all the way back, and then come forward. So you're pulling your foot into your glutes, doing this extended sort of movement here, and then bringing the knee back into the leg, coming out, bring the knee back in and change sides. So again, push the foot back, find your balance, push the foot back and come back in again. Push the foot back and bring it back in. One more. Good. Okay, so now we're just going to jog on the spot. Make sure that you concentrate on your breathing. You're coming in through your nose and out through your mouth. Get the knees up nice and high. Now the idea here is to raise the pulse. We want to get that blood pumping, especially down to the legs, as that's what we're going to concentrate on today. Now we're going to go into heel flicks, where we're bringing the heel up to the glutes. And we want you to be breathing nice deep breaths at this point, because if that blood's pumping, that means it needs more oxygen. We want to carry that oxygen to the muscles. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to step out and then over, out and over. That's it, each side. Control the movement, control your breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into the center, jogging on the spot. Okay, so this high intensity exercise that we're going to go through, we're going to do it based on time. So there should be a little timer popping up on your screen somewhere. I'll edit it in later. It should be at the bottom of the screen. And what that's going to do is just signal to you guys when we're working, and then also signal when we're recovering. In that recovery, if you want to grab yourself some water, if you want to pause and take a longer break, then you can. But we're going to try and do a 40-second exercise and a 20-second break. Now it's quite a long break, to be fair, but I guess it's not really a long break. But for me, that's a long break. I like to sort of do an exercise, 10 seconds and get back in again. But it's all down to you guys. You've got control. You can press pause, you can fast forward, you can do whatever you want. And you can keep going on the exercise. You don't have to stop at 40 seconds. You can go to 50 seconds if you want, but it's all about you and where you feel comfortable. All right then, so we're gonna do a re-stretch just to make sure that everything is nice and prepared. And we're just gonna go into a lunge. We're gonna step forward, bring that back knee as close to the ground as possible, come back up and change legs. So essentially we're doing this lunge, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the arms up and over the head and change legs. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into that lunge again. This time the opposite hand is gonna reach round and you're gonna rotate the torso into the leg that's coming forward. Again, we wanna get those cracks out in the lower back. And then those tight spots that we may find will cause a problem once we get into the workouts. So our first few exercises is going to be a variation of squats. So I'm going to do a quick demonstration so that you understand what a squat is, and it's pretty straightforward. All you're doing, getting your feet hips width apart, sitting in, keeping your back as vertical as possible and as flat as possible. What we don't really want to do is lean forward too much. We want to just stay as upright as possible. Very simple movement. Okay, and we're going to start that 40 seconds of squat and then a 20-second break, and then we're going to go into another variation. All right, so we're starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you want to go nice and deep with these squats, as deep as you feel comfortable. If you find that your heels are coming up off the ground, then that's a few mobility issues that, you know, we're going to work on in a few other videos. But for now, just go as deep as you feel comfortable. All right, we're halfway through, and I want you to just speed them up. This is just the start, 15 seconds left. We really just want to wake these quads up because we're going to be doing some quite tough exercises. So let's have to make sure that they're nice and primed. Stopping in 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, take a break. Now again, go for a stretch if you feel like you need to stretch off a bit more. Grab some water if you feel like you need to grab some water. We have another 5 seconds left, and what we're going to do is a close stance squat. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Sitting in. Again, go as deep as you feel comfortable. And you can take your time for this first half, for the first 20 seconds. Find your range. Go where you feel comfortable. But we're going to speed that up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Fast speed. Use the arms for momentum. Should start to feel that lactic acid building up. And that's exactly what we're looking for. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a break. Good. Again, you want to grab some water. If you want to just shake the legs off. It is a 20-second break. It is, I guess, it's not that short a break. To be fair, it's a decent break because we're starting again. And we're going for that wide stance. 3, 2, 1, legs nice and wide. Coming down. Now the feet are going to point out for these. This is representing what's called a sumo squat. You can imagine a sumo wrestler down in that position. We're kicking the knees out nice and wide. Going to work the glutes a little bit more. Again, going in as deep as you can. We're halfway through. 15 seconds. Speed them up. Let's go. Let's really work. You're going to feel a little bit of tightness inside that groin. That's all good though. Going nice and deep. 3, 2, 1. Good. Take a break. All right. So, staying with the legs, of course, this is leg session. We're going to go into some lunges. So we're going to step forward with these lunges, changing on each leg. All right. Ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Take a big step forward. Don't let the knee touch the ground. Keep the body upright. Control your breathing. And we're halfway through. Let's speed those up. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, again, take a break. Shake the legs off. Just getting started with this one. So, if you're feeling tired, that's a good thing, all right? I feel tired. I do these all the time. and I still feel tired, that means I'm doing the movement properly. All right, this time we're going in for those reverse lunges. 3, 2, 1, we're stepping back, change legs. You can use those arms just to help you with balance, however you feel comfortable. I've had some people put their arms out to the side, that can help. You can just mimic a run, so the opposite arm comes up. We're halfway through, let's speed those up. Working the quads here, as well as the glutes. I'm not putting too much strain on the knee as we're stepping back. Finishing in 2, 1, take a break. 20 seconds break. Nice deep breaths. Okay, after this break, we're going into a curtsy lunge. We're going to step across with these lunges. Change sides, going as deep as you can. Let's go. Change leg, get as low as you can. Bring that leg across as far as you can. Sitting nice and low and back up. Should be feeling that burn in the leg now, in both legs. This one, a little bit more of the glutes as we're putting our leg in that rotated position and then sitting into the squat. We've got 10 seconds left. Let's speed those up. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, take a break. We've only got 20 seconds before the next round. And what we're going to do is progress that squat. So we're doing squat jumps, which is coming down, driving up, okay? Oh, man. Hope you can keep up with this. If not, of course, take a pause this, take a break. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Sitting nice and deep with these. Gonna start to burn. We need to push through that burn. Halfway through. Ooh. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we got one more 20-second break. Then we're gonna take an even longer break. Next exercise is split jumps. So we're mimicking that lunge. What we're gonna be doing is jumping into the other leg, rotating on each one. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Fire up, landing, build the tension, and explode up. Let's go. Ooh. Yeah. Halfway, keep pushing through. Yeah. Ooh, 15 seconds. Ooh. 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Okay. If you manage to keep up with that, please come and train me. This is hurting. We're gonna take a minute break. 1 minute? Only 1 minute. All right, go for a minute and a half. Nice deep breaths. Grab yourself some water. Take them breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Of course, these quads, you're gonna need to pull them, get a big stretch on them. You want as much blood flow go into the quads, taking away that lactic acid and refilling it with new energy. Okay, we're 30 seconds into our break. I'm gonna go in 30 seconds. So it just turns out to be a 60-second break. Am I doing that? Yeah, I'm doing that, yeah. So we have another 20 seconds. Of course, if you guys wanna pause, take a break, you can. We're going back into squat jumps in 10 seconds. All right, get ready for it. 3, 2, squat jumps, let's go. Oh, yeah. Remember, it's just 40 seconds. And I know it's burning, but this is what we need. We need to build up that lactate threshold, to build up our tolerance to deal with that burn. It's gonna help us train harder. It's gonna help our aerobic fitness. So if you're into running and long distance stuff, it's really gonna help improve your time and improve your fitness. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1, good. Woo. Okay, we got a 10-second break, and we're just gonna go into normal squats, all right? Did I say 10? 20 seconds. My fault. I'm trying to cheat you from your break. All right, 5 seconds left, normal squats. Take your time with these. 3, 2, 1. Now your form at this point, I'm not screaming and shouting at you at this point for your form. Do it however you feel comfortable. We just want to keep the muscles working. Not the same level of intensity, but still working. Still training your body to still push through, even though it has this urge to want to stop. Still got that lactic acid built up. And we've got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1, good. Take a break, we've got another 20-second break, and we're gonna go into reverse lunges. 10 seconds left. So we're stepping back with these, changing leg. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Again, the arms. I prefer this movement here, almost like I'm running. It's just I'm used to doing it that way, and that's the way that I feel comfortable. But if you want to do it any other way, that's fine. All right? As long as you're getting that leg back, and it's a big step back, getting the knee down nice and low. That's a reverse lunge, baby. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we've got one more round. Oh man, that's gonna be split jumps. Hardest round for last, okay? 10 seconds left. Of course, you can pause it if you want. Make sure you get that 40 seconds of work. Ready to go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, this is the last round, so I really want you to give it everything you've got. It's gonna start to burn, just keep pushing. We're halfway through. If they start to get really tough, then go back into the reverse lunge. If not, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, good. Oh wow, all right. Grab yourself some deep breaths. Grab yourself some water. Take a seat if you need it. It's gonna take you through a few stretches. If you've got a chair, really good stretch to do for your quad is to go into what looks like that lunge position. Essentially, it's a split squat position. Foot flat on the chair. You can have your knee down, and this just allows you a little bit more control when stretching the quad. Try not to arch your back too much. Keep your abs tight. Push the hips forward and squeeze your glutes. So for that big stretch in the quads, hold that. 5, 4, 3, 2, and change legs. Leg up. Now, if you don't have a chair, then what you can do is the same position. Try and pull the leg up, hold the floor for balance. Once you get your balance, push the foot in to the hand. Find that position. You may want to hold on to something. And again, we hold for about 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. But okay, now, Didn't do much on the hamstrings, however, I always like to stretch the back of my legs no matter what I do. Very tight area of the body. So you can have your feet nice and flat. Grab underneath the calves, pull the body in and just hold that position. Nice deep breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth. On the next breath, when you breathe in, as you breathe out, pull your body in a little bit closer. Hold that position, 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. If you want to spend a bit more time stretching, then you go for it. I'm just going to go now, right? So stay tuned for the next session. Man, I hope your legs are burning like mine are. And I'll see you next time, yeah?